Hi, guys, and welcome to the After Dark movie premiere. It is the world movie premiere here at the Palms Casino Hotel and Resort. We are here at the Brendan Theater, and we are here to premiere this amazing film. We are here with Tom Devlin. He owns the Monster Museum, and we are here to premiere this amazing movie. We are still having so many people come in. They're piling in, waiting in line just to... Hello, this looks like a familiar face. It is. How are you?
Long time no see.
Long time no see. So, Steve, how does it feel to be here? So we are here with Plan 10 Pictures for the After Dark movie premiere. Is that correct?
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are. So I know that he's been on the hot seat before, and you do a lot of XF makeup. You also do a lot of acting. You do all of the horror movies. Tell us a little bit about how you're feeling and what your position was in this movie.
Well, I actually did quite a bit in this movie. Tom, as you know, he hurt his leg in the beginning of this movie, and I picked up the slack to just make sure that this movie took off. As well as acted, we had several fight scenes. I love this movie. This is my family. Plan 10 Pictures is completely my family.
So what is your position in Plan 10 Pictures, apart from being an actor? Are you part of the producing side, or what's the vibe?
Producing, set designing, set building, a little bit of everything.
Everything.
Wherever I'm needed, I'm in.
So how long have you been working with Tom for?
Probably about 4 years, 3-4 years now.
And what can the audience expect from this movie in particular?
This movie is spectacular. We got a lot of great people that are in this movie. There's a lot of action in this movie. There's great effects. This has a little bit of everything.
Yes, and this is the world premiere for this movie. Have you guys done a lot of world premieres, or is this the biggest thing that they've ever done?
No, we've done a couple. Yeah, we have done a couple, but this is one of our biggest due to the production value of this movie was really up there compared to our other ones.
And so what are you expecting after this movie premieres? And as far as the audience reaction, as far as where this movie will be streamed afterwards, what are you hoping is going to come out of it?
I don't really have any expectations. I hope that everybody just enjoys this movie for what it is. We have a lot of big projects coming up that are going to be incredible, and this is just another one of our stepping stones to get where we're going.
And was this all filmed here in Las Vegas?
Yes, this is all filmed in Vegas.
So this is promoting a lot of the Vegas film people out here, and it's representing the community. Is that correct?
Most of this was actually filmed on our studio set over at Plan 10, and it's we just transformed the entire studio to whatever we needed it to be.
That's amazing. Well, thank you so much, Steve. It's a pleasure to see you again, and I'm so glad we can support you on one of the films that you've talked about in our studio way back when we did that interview. It's been a long time, but, you know.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much, Steve. So we're going to continue on with the interviews. Now, Plan 10 Pictures is here in Las Vegas, and they're premiering their movie, The After Dark. It's a horror film representing a lot of stunts, a lot of makeup, FX makeup, blood, horror. As you can see, this red carpet is technically a blood carpet, so it's going to be a little different, but it's so much fun. And we're here at Brendan Theaters at the Palms Casino Hotel and Resort. We're going to keep the red carpet going. Hello, I'm loving this outfit, sir.
Thank you so much.
The glasses, the everything. So how are you?
I'm doing amazing. Tonight it's the big premiere of the After Dark. If you love The Lost Boys, you will love this one even more.
So tell the audience your names, please.
Hollywood Mark.
Jason Regdos.
Wendy Lee. Okay, and do you mind? Okay, do you want me to be in the middle, or do you want to be on the side? Okay, thank you. So tell us a little bit about what your positions were on this film, or with Plan 10 Pictures.
We're here to sign pictures, take all, anything anybody wants.
Okay, so you're not in this film?
Yes,
Yes, you are. Okay, so he's in the film. You guys are in the film. So tell us a little bit about who you're playing in the film, what we can expect.
Let's see. A lot of violence. That's exactly what you're going to get out of that. You're going to see me beat him up, and vice versa.
And how about you, ma'am?
Same thing.
Same thing. So what do you think the audience can expect from this movie? Apart from violence, what are you hoping the audience will get from this movie?
If you're a big punk rock fan and a big professional wrestling fan, this is the movie for you.
I'd actually agree with that. Yeah, absolutely. I'd actually you get to see new up-and-comers that are trying to actually make it in the industry as well.
Now, are you guys actors by trade full-time? What is your history within the film industry?
I've been in the industry for a little bit. This is my first really film. So I've actually been in some series. I've been in a couple things.
Okay. And what about you, ma'am? What is your history as in regards to the film industry?
Probably the same as you.
Oh, okay.
Probably have the same feeling, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, guys. Well, thank you so much for being interviewed on the red carpet and spending your time with me. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure meeting you.
Pleasure meeting you. Oh, pleasure. Okay, we're going to continue on with the red carpet interviews for the After Dark. On the blood carpet, obviously. Hello, how are you? Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Heather Sage.
Heather, nice to meet you. And sir, what's your name?
Bobby.
Bobby.
Yes.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. So you guys are here at the world premiere for the After Dark. Tell us a little bit about your positions in this film. Whoever wants to go first.
So I played Victoria on one of the bad sides of the vampire clans, and it was a blast. And she's a little naughty.
And what about you, sir?
I played Benjamin, who is the handsomest vampire on my team, if I do say so myself. I get a little crazy. When you see the movie, something happens to me. It's not very fun, but yeah.
Okay, so is this kind of your first time working with Tom in Plan 10, or are you guys kind of part of the Plan 10 family?
First time for me, technically, so actually being a part of the filming and the movie. So it's been a lot of fun experiencing that.
And what about you, sir?
With me, with Tom, this is technically on his movies, Plan 10 movies, this is number 6. And then I've done 2 more where he was the effects. It wasn't a Plan 10 movie, but he was one of the effects guys. So yeah, I'm trying to get up to 10. If I can get up to 10 with Plan 10, that'd be
pretty amazing, right?
Digit, yeah.
So are you guys actors by trade, 100% been there full time, or is this something that you just decided to do?
No,
What is it like for you?
I'm actually complete opposite. I'm in construction.
Okay, so yes, so this is something that you just decided to do,
Something
right?
for
And
fun.
I'm assuming you're an actor by trade, and this is...
Not really. I studied it when I was younger, and then I got out of it. The dream got broken for a little while. But then I actually started in pro wrestling. I do announcing in pro wrestling. A couple of guys you'll see later, they know me very well. They've beaten me up quite a few times. I got into pro wrestling. That's how I met Tom, and he's like, "Oh, you studied movies? You want to be in movies?" I'm like, "Sure." And then now we're here. But day job, I take care of special needs adults and teenagers.
Wow, so there's a little bit of a dichotomy there in what you do, but I feel like, do you believe your pro wrestling has helped you with stunts and stuff like that? Or, because it's still different, right? You do the same choreography over and over again for film, but with pro wrestling, it's in the moment, yeah?
Yeah, it's actually helped out a lot. In one of the movies I did before, named Ouija's, the assistant director, I was just supposed to be a background extra, and then he saw one of the guys I wrestle with, and he's like, "Can you throw him around without hurting him?" And we're like, "Well, yeah." He's like, "Okay." And then we ended up having a whole fight scene just because he's like, "Oh, you have that background." And same thing on this movie. Tom's like, "Oh, you know how to get thrown around. We could do this and this and this and this." And then I end up getting beat up all the time.
And now you're not really an actor, so this is kind of new for you. What was your experience like, and do you think you're going to do more going forward?
Oh, it was a blast. It was so much fun, and the support was great, and just an amazing experience. And yes, if I get invited back to do something else, I would absolutely do that. Yes.
And I do have to ask, I know that you guys all have there's a theme to this movie, there's a theme to the red carpet, but all of you guys are very edgy, all wearing black. Was there kind of a wardrobe thing you guys had to go by, or just so happened to be that way?
I just happened to notice that in the movie, when you see it, there's 2 different vampire clans. I don't know if this was planned or not, but everyone dressed kind of in the theme of their clan. So the punk rockers are punk rockers, and then the snazzy people are the snazzy people. I guess that's how it worked.
Giving, but you guys all kind of look like you are all together anyways. You know what I'm saying?
Memo on dress code.
Yeah, because but it works. I was like, hey, you know what? You could tell they're all in the same, film company because they're all the same vibe. But thank you guys so much for spending time with me on the red carpet. We are going to take a photo if you guys are okay with that. Okay, so we are continuing on here at the blood carpet for the After Dark premiere here at the Palms Casino and Resort. We're going to take our next guest here for the interview. Hello, how are you? You look gorgeous.
Thank you so much. I'm Tamara, but in the movie I'm Ashley actually.
Okay, so you play a role named Ashley in the movie. Can you tell any of the audience what to expect from you in this movie?
Oh, it's gonna be really exciting, guys, because actually there's gonna be a horrifying scene with me where I lose my head. So yeah,
It's pretty fun though, you know? I feel like if you're going to be in a movie like this, like, I kind of would be like, that'd be kind of cool if I had like a death scene and it's like kind of boring, right?
I completely love this. This is my first movie actually, and yeah, excited to see it.
So this is your first movie. How did you come across this opportunity in doing this film?
I did pro wrestling, and Tom Devlin is a huge pro wrestling fan. So we also have a good pro wrestling fight scene in the movie. So it's gonna be great.
I've already met one other pro wrestler, so I'm noticing that there's like a trend here. Do you think that that's helped you with stunts at all, considering it's your first movie and on-camera fight scenes?
Definitely, this helps a lot, you know, because you already know how to act in front of people and how to do fight scenes without getting hurt, of course.
Do you think you're going to continue on with acting and do way more movies, even outside of Plan 10 or outside of horror stunts?
I would love to. Right now, I'm pregnant, so I'm waiting for my first baby, but after the baby's born, yes, I would love to.
Congratulations. I mean, you're here. The baby gets to be a part of the premiere, right? So you can always show them pictures later.
So special, yeah.
So how long ago did you guys film this, and what was the process like for you?
We did it pretty quick, which was great for all the actors. We were very, very grateful. I would say my part we did in a couple of days, but daily 12 hours work, 10, 12 hours work. Yeah.
It takes a lot of time. Well, thank you so much. Congratulations to the premiere. Thank you for spending some time with me on the red carpet. And if you don't mind, we're going to take a photo. Is that okay with you? Okay, guys, the theater is getting filled up. Everyone is here for the After Dark world premiere at the Brendan Theaters at Palms Casino, Hotel and Resort. I am your host, Priscilla Moy, and all these people are in here. They're mingling. There's all their photographers getting pictures. And so we're just kind of getting all the people that come in for an interview. And now we're going to interview the man of the hour. Hi, Tom. How are you? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. My name is Tom Devlin, and I have created this movie, The After Dark, with a bunch of great people who are all here tonight, and we're really excited to show it to the world.
So you are the whole man behind Plan 10 Pictures, not just this movie, but the company itself, correct?
Plan 10 Pictures is me, but there are so many other people that are very important, like Corey Clear and Caleb Bushell, Waleed Atchi. We all work together. But yeah, it's our lifeblood, you know.
So what was the inspiration behind this film specifically?
So this movie, The After Dark, was actually conceptualized back in 1998. And I was just a punk little kid that loved vampires. And I got in a fight with a guy in art class one time about what's cooler, Interview with the Vampire or Lost Boys. And I was always, the Lost Boys are better. And he was like, Interview's better. And this movie cultivated from that. 27 years later, we made the real deal, you know.
So how does it feel? 27 years later, here you are, tons of people. You're at the Palms, amazing hotel on the Strip. What does that feel like for you?
So here's the thing. 27 years ago in 1998, when I came up with this, Gangrel was ruling the world of the Attitude Era in WWF. Lars Frederiksen was rocking with Rancid, like my favorite band. And here we are, 27 years later, they're the stars of my movie that I wrote about them. And there's a girl here named Jamie Thompson, who's back there, the blonde girl. We came up with this together in 11th grade, right? So, and now we're here, and we actually pulled it off and made it.
That's amazing. And I know you're a big pro wrestling fan, correct? And there have been a couple pro wrestlers I met so far in here. Was that always your dream to have pro wrestlers in films, or did that just happen?
I started working with pro wrestlers in film as stuntmen years ago. And I learned really quick how good they are at improv and how good they are at pulling off what's needed when we get to a point where it's like, I need you to hit this mark, that mark, and this mark and get this point across. They are professional improvers. So I knew by hiring pro wrestlers, they would take care of the stunts and the choreography, but they also, when the dialogue got stale, they could amp it up when they needed to.
That's amazing. So now what's your goal with this film after today?
Well, this film's going to come out on Tubi sometime around July 9th, and it'll be available to the world. But between now and July 9th, I need to tell the world about it. So I want to attack the 3 different fanfares: the horror fans, the wrestling fans, and the punk rock fans.
Amazing. Now you have the Monster Museum. Tell a little bit about that to the audience. That's down in Boulder City, correct?
Boulder City, which is about 20 minutes away from here, we have Tom Devlin's Monster Museum, and our goal there is to preserve the art and history of practical effects in film and cinema. Through the Monster Museum, every item in there is a one-of-a-kind work of art that I created, and it's something that expresses what was important in that time period of practical effects. When you watch this movie, The After Dark, there's going to be a plethora of blood effects and creature makeup. It's all practical. We don't use CGI. We don't use digital.
Amazing. Well, thank you for spending some time with me here on the blood carpet. I'm going to call it the blood carpet, not the red carpet. Yeah, so thank you so much. It's a pleasure being here. Thank you so much for having us here to help you celebrate your amazing movie. Of course.
And I can't wait for all these people that were involved to see this project that we worked so hard on.
Yes, and do you mind taking a photo right before?
Yeah, of course. Can I get a photo with my family too?
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm going to step out.
He's 2 hours star pro wrestler.
Okay, fantastic. Hi guys, how are you? Do you guys mind getting interviewed on the red carpet right now? Blood red carpet? Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes.
Want to do one-on-one? You could do whatever you guys like.
Whatever you guys want.
You guys are already here. Introduce yourselves to the audience, please.
I am your warlord of weird, Sinn Bodhi, and I'm happy to be here.
Nice to meet you.
I'm the vampire warrior Gangrel, and I'm banging and banging 24/7. Want some? Get some. Bad enough, take some, mama. We're here for the After Dark premiere. Ready?
Oh, I am ready. It's a pleasure meeting you guys. You guys are amazing. Love the fangs. Now, you guys are pro wrestlers in this film. Tell us a little bit about the process and what it was like for you to film this movie.
I'll let Mr. Sinner start with that.
Oh, well, so I think acting and stunts is sort of pro wrestling adjacent. So in an odd way, we were familiar, and in an odd way, it was very new. So trying to wrap our brains around, I think, what we know to do on instinct, and then to make our director and our friend Tom happy, make sure we're delivering what he wants, because in front of a live audience, no take twos. So I'm pretty sure we did a whole lot of one takes on everything. It was important to Tom to have a one take fight scene, and I think he thought Gangrel and I would take longer to map out some sort of a ballet, but I think we kind of came back to him about 5 minutes later, yeah, we're ready to go. He's like, what do you mean? We're like, we're ready.
I was terrified, mortally terrified. But Tom Devlin, the director, the guy running this whole show, he gave me the confidence and the courage to do this alongside. Oh, you need the fangs, right? It's like a Gallagher show. I'm spraying you all over the place. That's why I wear sunglasses.
It's amazing, though, because you're in character. I've learned as time went on, it's a vampire.
But it turned out to be an amazing experience. Glad I did it. Looking forward to it. Hope you enjoy it tonight. put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears in that. And I know Tom has put his whole heart into this. This is a project of 27 years in the making for him since 1998. 98 is a good number for him. He did it by podcast today, number 98. So things are tying in here. Yeah, he was 98. You're 97. We were backwards.
This was the first script that he wrote, right? Like 100 years ago, right? Yeah.
100 years ago.
Yeah, now it's finally coming to life.
Yeah, that's what he said. So
when the wheels were still square.
Right. Are you guys still looking forward to doing more movies in the future? I know you were terrified. You kind of seem more of a veteran to it. What's it like for you?
I am also terrified, but I am very cozy with being uncomfortable. I like to be across the room, from across the street, from the room they keep the out of the box in. You know, I want to be that far out of the box at all times. I don't want to be told this is how we have to. I want to just enjoy life, whether it's in front of the camera or in a wrestling ring or wherever.
Yeah. So acting is in your futures. Yeah, you want to
so?
I wouldn't say no, but I do have a little bit of a fever for the flavor of the, you know. So yeah, I would love to try again after this. So we'll see how this goes. Let me get through this premiere first. Let me see what it looks like. I'm mortified.
If we belong in front of the camera now, they could.
You got back and say, "Hey kid, you get out of here, man."
You're already.
Spit the banging and banging.
You already got the next role.
If they're cheering us, maybe so. And if they're booing us, then maybe we run. Yeah.
Throw popcorn. I'm out of there.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much for spending your time with me. It's a pleasure meeting you guys here on the blood red carpet. Do you mind getting a photo?
Sure.
Oh, wow.
Thank you, darling.
Of course. Thank you. It was a pleasure meeting you.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, guys, there are a ton of people here. They love the blood red carpet, and we are just going along with how it's going to be. Yeah, of course. I'm going to take some more pictures here. I wish you guys could see how many people are here at the red carpet. It's absolutely amazing. The turnout is fantastic. Before we went live, Tom was talking about how many people were planning to show up, and you never really know, right? But he was correct. There's so many people. Everyone's wearing black, dark makeup, goth clothes. It's truly, truly, truly a sight to see. Definitely different from what we've been doing this past weekend. So I'm loving it. We're all here for it. As you can see, everyone looks absolutely fantastic. The makeup, the hair, the outfits, the vibe. I think this movie is going to be absolutely just out of the box and amazing. You could tell everyone put their heart and soul into it, and there's just so much work behind this. Like Tom said, there's like 27 years, right? So anyways, hello again. Now you see me. I know you just heard my voice, but we're going to continue on with the blood red carpet interviews, and we're going to take the next people on up. Hi, guys. How's it going?
Hello.
Hello. Do you guys mind introducing yourselves?
My name is Preston Downey, a.k.a. Fat Samurai Guy. I play the character of Blood Hammer, baby. Vampire Beast. Let's go.
I'm the human tack board Leroy Patterson. I play Clever.
The energy is insane here. I'm going to stay as poised as possible. She wants it again. She wants to capture the essence. You got to... Okay, improv. So everyone here, what's amazing about this experience, I realized everyone came in character in some way. Either you guys are like this in real life, which I don't doubt, or you guys are only when the camera's on, correct?
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about what the process was like for both of you doing this movie with Tom.
Oh, well, Tom Devlin is extremely talented. It's always great to be part of his projects. But it was awesome when we showed up. He's like, you're being a vampire, you're being in the end carnage fight at the end, and you're going to be dancing to the music, to the punk rock. Yeah, so it was great. It was awesome seeing David Heath work, my man Leroy work, Sinn Bodhi, knocking each other through walls, action. I was just like, because I'm an action, big, huge martial arts movie fan and horror fan, so I was like, this is my world.
Have you had any experience doing stunts, martial arts, pro wrestling like I have?
I am new to this, but I learned on set. I get a little physical. We throw little hooks,
Okay, because you kind of got like you got the high. Everyone's a lot bigger than me and really tall. So I'm assuming all of you guys are pro wrestlers or stuntmen. So amazing. So what was it like for you? I mean, you had a blast, obviously. So what was it like?
Yeah, it was a blast. We had so much fun. I love working with Tom. I've been working with him since the Full Moon days back in the early 2000s. He's great. This movie is great. You're going to love it. See, you aren't ready for the bloodbath, for the horror of the After Dark. It's pro wrestling. It's violence. It's horror. It's vampires.
Energy.
You're not ready.
It's energy.
You're not ready. You're not ready. You're never. No, not again. Not again.
We can't do it. It's a second. Yeah, you have to tell all the cameras that you're not ready. We got 3 cameras.
You are not ready. You are not ready. Not ready. Not ready. No one is ready for this.
Could tell. I wasn't lying to the audience, the viewers, that the energy here is insane. Everyone kind of looks like a family. They're all doing punk rock. It's goth, it's horror, it's everything. What are you hoping to get out of the audience when they see this movie?
Not a lawsuit. No one sue us for fainting in the hallways, for puking over the person in front of you. That is not what we want. We do not want that lawsuit. Do not sue us. I hope the theaters have you sign something before you enter because it is a bloodbath. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, it's violence. People get hurt.
I'm loving it. Are you guys actors by trade at all, or are you guys just genuinely like this all the time?
This is me 24/7. Yeah.
Yeah?
Purely when the cameras come on. When they turn off, I am boring as hell.
So you are an actor.
You can ask my wife.
The exact same way. Once the cameras are on.
She's hiding in the corner because she doesn't like when I act like this.
Well, thank you guys so much. You guys have great energy. I would love to have you guys on my TV show because you guys are residents of Las Vegas, yeah?
LA, but
LA.
Anytime.
Well, please. I would love to. We need this energy. So let's take more photos. Okay, guys, do a pose. Let's do a pose. Let's do a really cool pose, okay? Okay, great.
Thank you so much.
Just.
Oh yeah. Wait.
As you can see, guys, that's very, very, very different from what we've been doing the past couple of days. Every red carpet is so exciting. And I will tell you guys, I know you've heard me say this before if you watch The Hot Seat, that red carpets are probably a lot harder for me than my TV show because you never know what to expect. You don't know who's going to be here and the energies that are going to pop up. So I hope you guys are enjoying it so far. What's going on?
This guy here helped make everything possible as well. We'd like to get a picture together.
Get a picture together. They would like a picture together, Maria.
These are our stars of the show.
Okay, great.
This is Danny Saxon.
What's up? Oh, she should be in front. She should be in front. Okay.
Amazing. Okay, so would you like to introduce yourselves one more time to the camera?
Sure, my name is Dan Saxton. I play Jack.
Yeah, my name is Ashley Blue, and I play Mary Beth.
So you guys are the stars, introduced by Tom. Tell us what it's like to be the stars of this amazing film. I see so many energies, so many amazing people from all over the place. What is it like representing this film?
It was a motley crew, honestly, on set. Everyone was working together, you know, all of the actors, but also the crew. Like, it was not one of those sets where people are kind of separated. Everyone hung out, everyone laughed together, had a good time. Ashley and I had such a good time. It was super cool.
Yeah, I would say we're definitely more of a family, honestly, than a crew. We had fun, like you said, every day on set. And it was really just going out and hanging out with friends every day. It was awesome.
Now, do you guys have experience as actors doing this type of movie, or do you guys normally do movies like this?
Yeah, I mean, there's been some horror movie history for me, actually. I actually worked with the director, Tom, on another film about a decade ago, honestly. So it's been a span of a bunch of stuff in between. But yeah, it was fun to be on set again with him. He's a great friend.
I'm actually a hair and makeup artist for film and TV, so this is my first time acting in this movie. So, I don't know, different experience.
She kills it. She nails it. It was awesome. Yeah.
That's amazing. So do you do FX makeup as well? Or, okay, so you do all the 9 yards.
Yeah, I do. I actually made all the prosthetics in the movie. I ran all the foam latex, and I sculpted my own brow piece as well.
So as far as hair and makeup, do you primarily do a lot of that for film, or do you also do that for maybe editorial fashion outside of film?
All of the above. Yep.
Every time I look on Instagram, I see her working on some cool shoot. She's always working on something. Yeah.
Are you guys locals to Vegas, or are you from...
I lived in LA for 20 years. I'm a Minnesota native, actually, so I'm back in the Midwest now.
And I live here. Yeah.
I was going to say, I would love to have you on my show.
She's a California girl.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm a Chicago girl, though, so the Midwest, that's why we're kind of bonding. So what is your goal for this movie after tonight?
I just want people to see this. I mean, you know, I'm excited for friends and family to check this out. You know, I just think it was so cool, and Tommy did such a great job. Lola, Josh, the writing team.
Yeah.
It was sick.
Yeah, I think to put a different perspective on watching movies, because I've always watched a movie for a different purpose than having fun while doing it. So I feel like when you watch this, it's more so like you're watching a bunch of people come together with all of their talents that they have fun, and just a bunch of friends making cool stuff.
Well, thank you guys so much for spending time with me on the red carpet. It's a pleasure and honor meeting you guys. If you don't mind, we're going to grab a photo.
Okay.
Okay, just you guys. We're continuing on the red carpet interviews. Hello, sir. How are you?
Hi, good. Justin. Yeah.
Pleasure meeting you. I'm Priscilla.
Hi, nice to meet you.
It's an honor being here at the After Dark World Premiere. Tell us a little bit about your position in this movie and what you do and how you're feeling.
So, Tom had heard my band. It's called The Scarred a long time ago. He took one of the songs and he was like, ooh, this kind of like matches the story of the movie. So he was like, you've got to get your band back together. And it's been like 10 years. So, of course, no one else can do it but me. So we put together a band, a fake band, but I'm really in it singing my own song in the movie. So I haven't seen it yet, but there were a lot of cameras close to my face, so I'm hoping I'm in there, you know.
So did you guys create new music? This is all your old music that you're...
10, 15 years ago, 2011, something like that.
So did you keep your whole theme and energy with your band and just put it in this movie with some new members?
Kind of. That was kind of the thing. Like, you got to come. Now, I want you to pretend you're 14. This is what Tom was saying on set to everyone, like in the punk rock parts of the movie. He's like, just everyone pretend you're 14 again. We're having fun. We're having one of those crazy house parties. And it really felt like that. So my part of the movie, I felt like I was just at some like crazy punk rock club 20 years ago, having fun in the middle of nowhere. So I can't wait to see how that like weaves.
This is your first movie experience, acting experience, or?
I've been in a bunch of Tom's movies.
Okay, so you're a veteran in Tom's movies.
Yeah, I'll just get killed a lot in the background and stuff. But this time he was like, come on, just put a guitar on again. And but it was cool. It's like a big family. Like the whole Plan 10 thing's like a big family. So anytime Tom calls, I live in Anaheim, so he calls, I drive 4 hours, we film a movie and go home.
Yeah, that's absolutely amazing. So are you planning to go into more acting outside of Tom's films, or is this just because Tom loves you, you contribute to his amazing work?
I'll do anything for Tom. I'll do anything. I'll pretty much do anything.
You're down for it.
I'll be like, oh, I'm cool, I'm down, yeah.
So now, are you a musician or in a band full-time? Have music out, streaming?
I was for years. I was in a band called The Scarred for years and years, and then I quit that in 2013, and then I started a YouTube channel back then called Random Land, and I've just been doing that for like 10 years. That's how Tom found me, and he's like, dude, you used to be in a band, we gotta like, so.
And you're definitely fitting his whole vibe, music he lives.
Really fit the aesthetic, I think. Right. So he was
amazing.
In this one.
Well, thank you so much. It's a pleasure and honor meeting you. Yeah. Let's grab a photo.
Oh yeah.
It's literally a bunch of rock stars here at the movie premiere. Literally. Actually, rock stars, pro wrestlers, all people that love punk rock. You're seeing the hand movements, you're seeing the energy, you're seeing the leather jackets. Thank you so much. So we're going to continue on with the red carpet. Anybody who likes to get interviewed could come up. We're meeting a lot of amazing people out here to be on the blood red carpet. So it's just crazy. I can't describe what I'm feeling and what it's like being here at Brendan Theater, but it is insane. Everything that I love. It was fantastic. Hi, guys. Finally, I'm having you two on the blood red carpet. Nice to meet you guys formally. So if you want to introduce yourselves to the audience.
My name is Corey Clear. I was the director of photography on The After Dark.
I'm Josh Cornell. I was one of the writers.
Amazing. So tell us a little bit about the story on building this film. It's been 27 years in the making, correct, from what Tom has said. How does it feel? You guys have a huge hand in making this whole thing happen. What was that like?
It was really exhilarating being able to translate Josh and Tom's vision into the visuals. They're really the masterminds of everything. I'm just really pointing the camera and getting people lined up.
He makes it look amazing. I lived with Tom a long time ago, so I've heard him talk about this idea for the past 20 years or so. So writing it was pretty easy because I knew how to write it in a way that he would enjoy. Yeah.
And so, you're the DP and all of that. Have you worked with Tom and Plants and Figures? Are you guys all a team? You guys are also part of the family.
Yeah, that's correct. I've been working with Tom for over 10 years now, behind the scenes. This is my first time as the director of photography for Tom, so it's my debut. Really proud and really exhilarated for everyone to see it.
Corey actually worked on another movie that I wrote for Tom a long time ago called Halfway to Hell. So we met, that was like 2009, I think.
Yeah.
And so this genre of movie, you got vampires, you got gore, you got stunts, you got fighting, you got death. Is this what you guys love and are accustomed to, or do you sometimes want to get outside of the box, outside of that realm?
I'd love to get outside of the box, but this is a movie that I would have watched as a kid. This is really something that we would have picked up off the shelf at Blockbuster, and so I was really excited to be able to bring that experience to the screen.
Brought a Blockbuster. Some people are going to be like, what is that?
Yeah.
But that's amazing.
I try to once in a while, but I always find myself adding some sort of supernatural element to whatever I'm writing, yeah.
Now, are you guys specifically big fans of vampires, or just so happen to be like that?
I've always been a big fan of vampires. One of my favorite vampire movies of all time is Blade. I watched that. I wore that video cassette tape out when I was a kid. So I was excited to be able to do this.
Not Twilight. I'm just kidding. Team Edward, I'm just kidding. And what about you, big vampire fan? I know they're very prevalent in this movie.
Oh, yeah. I've loved vampires for a long time, but I guess so.
What are your hopes for this film after tonight?
I just really want people to watch it and enjoy it. Sit down, grab some popcorn, and have fun.
Yeah, same. I hope people watch it and enjoy it because it's really I think there's vampires in it and stuff, but it's really about finding your true self and not only accepting who you are, but embracing it and living it. So I hope some people take that away from it as well.
Well, thank you guys so much for spending a little bit of your time. I know you guys are busy here on the blood red carpet. It's a pleasure meeting you. We're gonna grab a photo if you guys don't mind.
Yeah.
I'm just going to let you guys know it's extremely warm in here as well. So if you see me sweat, don't say anything. Or if you see my hair getting smaller and flatter on my head, that is because it's so hot. And you would think at Palms, the air conditioner would be blowing. It is almost 90 degrees in Las Vegas, and inside here is like 90 degrees. And there's people everywhere. I don't know how people are wearing the leather, okay? Because, honey, it is hot in here. And the man in yellow, hello, sir. How are you?
How are you doing?
Nice to meet you. I'm Priscilla.
Nice to meet you. I'm Matt. Osborne.
So tell us a little bit about what is your position in regards to The After Dark, the movie?
So I play Johnny, and I'm a human that's actually helping the vampires collect new victims or possibly new recruits. Yep.
So I met a lot of people that are always playing a different type of species. Now, you're one of the only other humans I met. How does it feel to be the human and everyone gets to have these fangs and all of that? What's it like?
Yeah, I didn't get any of the cool outfits. I had to run around a lot and pretend to be very helpful. They got to do all the cool stuff, like have fangs and fight and have swords. I got left out of most of that.
You have a great mustache.
Thank you so much.
Keep it for the movie.
Yeah. This is the only reason they put me in movies is the mustache.
So that's
right here. This is it.
So, are you a veteran to Tom's movies and acting, or is this new for you?
Yeah, this is my 5th film with Tom. My 7th film altogether. So I'm pretty new to acting, but it got me to move here to Vegas.
So you live here now, yeah? So how are you feeling living in Vegas? You know, they're calling it the Hollywood 2.0, and I'd love to get an actor's point of view and how you feel about it, being in the community. Yay, nay, maybe, what's the vibe?
It's awesome. It's a ton of opportunity. It is the new LA. It's cheaper to live here. The weather's great. And I'm meeting tons of people, tons of actors. We're getting to have fun and make these really fun movies where we shoot them for a week and we just get them out there. It's awesome.
So is this one of the only movies you've done in this genre with this much gore? I know you worked with Tom before, but out of all the movies you've done, do you have a favorite genre if you've done more than one?
Yeah, I mean, all of his movies are very bloody, very horror related. Teddy Told Me To. I played the ringmaster in that. That's my favorite so far. That was my first movie with Tom, and I loved it.
So what are your goals long-term as an actor? What do you want for your future?
Oh, hey, I just want to get out here and have fun. I love it. I love getting in front of the camera and having these new experiences with new actors. It's great.
Absolutely fantastic. Well, now that you live in Vegas, I'd love to have you on my talk show that I do every Wednesday. It'd be fantastic. I love the outfit. I love your style. Love the tattoos, the stash. Awesome guy. Awesome energy. But thank you so much. Do you mind taking a photo?
Yeah, let's do it.
Hey, just you? I always get so nervous. Like I said, you guys, I'm sweating, and sometimes people like to put their arm around me, and I'm like, OMG, am I clammy? Because that is embarrassing. I promise you, I'm not smelly. I try not to be, but today is just a hot time. Anyone who's ready for an interview, I can have you on here. Hello. I love your outfit, love the boots. I was just talking about how warm it is in here, so I don't know if you're like feeling it in your boots right now.
I feel hot all the time, baby.
So what is your name?
My name's Jessalyn Michelle, and I'm an actor in this movie.
And what was your role in this movie, and what was it like being in this film in particular?
Well, I was a vampire, and a brutal vampire. We had an awesome fight scene because I'm a pro wrestler. I'm also a professional MMA fighter by way of pro wrestling. Funny life path. But I've always done acting, and I was super excited to have the opportunity to work with Tom. I actually met Tom on a different set where I get eaten by a giant vagina. That's a different movie. But this vampire movie is something that Tom came up with on his own, and it's fun because we have pro wrestlers, we have musicians, we have skaters, we have people from all across the board.
So you've done a lot of very interesting movies, a lot of fun movies with a lot of gore. Would you say that this is your genre that you love acting in, or would you love to be outside of that type of box?
I've had a lot of roles where I'm the love-stricken, forlorn, or heartbroken woman. So I think this is way more fun, and especially with my life path and being an athlete, I think it suits me better. I'm a big lady, so.
We love it though. We love it's giving Wonder Woman. You know what I'm saying? Like the height, the muscles, everything. So as far as doing stunts in movies, I know you're pro wrestler, MMA, and I asked a lot of the pro wrestlers prior what the experience was like doing it on film. I know with some choreographies you redo it over and over for different camera angles. Was that like that in this film in particular, or how do you feel about that?
It's definitely different than a live show because with a live show you just get one time. They will cut during a movie recording and like change angles, but for our fight scene, we did not. We did this whole fight scene. I think there were 2 cameras though, so they probably are going to splice it up, but we didn't have to do more than one. It was awesome from the get-go. I can't wait to see it.
So what are your hopes from the audience's reaction that you're hoping to get out from them after today?
Well, I hope that they enjoy the music. I hope that they enjoy the acting. I hope that they think it's creative. I don't imagine that they would not. I would imagine that people that want to watch this type of film are into that kind of stuff, or into punk rock, into skating, so and theatrics. I think that they would really appreciate that.
Well, thank you so much for spending time with me on the red carpet. It's a pleasure and honor meeting you. If you don't mind, maybe take a photo.
My phone's in my pocket.
I see. Okay, just you. We got a lot of athletes in here. I love coming to these red carpets because, like I said earlier, you know, the difficulty of doing a red carpet is because you don't know who you're going to meet, but at the same time, you don't know who you're going to meet. So they could be people, anyone, anywhere, doing anything, you know, athletes, musicians. So not everyone is an actor that comes to these events, you know. They might be the stunt person, the stunt choreographer, the coordinator. So it's not even people in film. It's always a pleasure meeting people outside of the film industry. You know what I'm saying? So it's absolutely fantastic. And we are continuing on. I know a lot of people are just here for pictures. I notice this is a lot different from the other premieres and the film festivals that we've been doing where everyone expects interviews. I know a lot of people here, this is new for them to have this type of experience. So we're glad to be introducing that to Tom and Plan 10 Photos. So it's absolutely fantastic. Hello, how are you? Welcome to the Blood Red Carpet. I'm Priscilla. Please tell the audience your names.
I'm Shay St. Rain.
I'm Daisy Ducati.
Well, I love your outfits. I love your whole vibe. Your looks are absolutely amazing. So tell us a little bit about what you are in the After Dark. What was your position, your role, or whatever it may be?
So I was Lucy. I was a punk rock vampire, and we have a special connection in the movie.
A very special connection in the movie. I started out as a homeless bum, then I turned into something a little better, and then I turned into, well, I can't tell you. You're going to have to watch the movie to find out.
But they have a special connection, and you guys look great here on the Blood Red Carpet. So even if you're just friends in real life, you guys are having all this chemistry. All the actors here, I've realized, have really great chemistry. You guys kind of all blend together. What was it like working with everybody?
Oh, it was amazing. It was amazing. We had such an amazing crew for this. It's wonderful people.
Everybody, they kind of all have the same family style. Like, they're friends with each other, and they care about each other, and they check on each other. So during the shoot, it wasn't just like, oh, we're here at work. It was like, hey, can I get you a water? You look up, and it's like Gangrel asking if you want a water. You know, or like Mr. Hansen, one of these big, handsome muscle guys, was like, you know, very friendly, and everybody kind of loves music and wrestling and punk rock and vampires. So it all goes together, you know, very well.
The same vibe. It's like you guys all hung out in high school, and you guys are just now you're doing a movie. That's like the family vibe it's giving, right?
A lot of these guys did know each other in high school, and they've been punk rocking for a really long time. So that's what made it even more like genuine. Was like, these are real punk rockers, man. You know.
So is this your first time working with Tom, or have you guys done this before with Plan 10?
No, we've worked on a couple of productions with Tom, and he's an amazing director and person to work with.
Absolutely, he's a really smart and kind in the way he does it. It's not when this is my second project with him now, and both times I didn't know what to expect, and when I got there, I was pleasantly surprised. It's like a lot of fun.
Now, are you guys actors by trade, full time?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do you guys live in Vegas, or have you come here from LA or somewhere else?
Oh, well, I'm a local Las Vegas, and she's.
I just realized, guys, look at her shoes. We kind of match. We match. Our shoes match. I just noticed. I was telling the audience in the microphone, look at this. It's literally, like, let's take a photo this way, okay? Thank you so much. Hi, how are you? Nice to meet you. What's your name, sir?
Alan Woodman.
Alan. So how are you?
Good.
Good.
I'm the stunt coordinator, flight choreographer for the film. I'm super excited. Work with Gangrel and all the freaking stars, Daisy and Steve Hans. Everybody did a phenomenal job. We put in, a lot of people don't know, we put in months of training for some of the scenes in this film. So my first time, I'm super excited to see how it came out. So
being an actress, I have heard your name around town. You've been doing stunts a long time, is that correct?
Yeah, a long time. Long.
So have you done a lot of stunts for horror films like this?
Yeah, I've done, I think I'm pushing a little over 40 films, I think. right now, and I'd probably say half of them were horror genre of some kind, horror, slasher, killer.
So what's your favorite part about coordinating and choreographing this film in particular?
To be honest with you, this is one of the first films, believe it or not, where Tom actually approached me and he gave us months, literally months, to rehearse. And that's I almost never get that. It's come on set, teach him to do a scene, and that's it. Let's go. But Tom dedicated actually months, and we got together every single week, and we worked with some of the sword fighting, knife fighting, stick fighting, and the hand fighting that was in the film. So I'm really excited. I can't wait to see it. Working with anybody who has a natural talent, natural ability, but also athletic, you show them something, once or twice, and they're on it, right? So it just makes
Thank
it.
you. I know the movie's starting soon. Do you mind if we get a photo together?
Absolutely. Yeah, didn't we do this at Bermuda Island?
Thank
I think.
Hi guys, how are you? Welcome to the Blood Red Carpet. Do you mind introducing yourselves?
I'm Kara Rosner.
Wes Logan.
Okay, and tell us a little bit about your role, position within the film The After Dark.
I play Gons. I'm one of the biker metalheads. Yeah, a little bit.
I'm on the punker side. I'm one of the concert goers.
So what is the favorite part about working on this film for you guys?
Just all the different kinds of people that I get to work with. I got work with a lot of good friends on this one. Helping out Tom. Tom's my guy. I love that dude. That was fun stuff.
It was a super fun shoot.
Yeah, and you guys look forward to working more with Tom as we go forward?
We already got a couple in the lock, so we're ready for
You guys
it.
are actors by trade? Yeah.
We're both actually pro wrestlers.
Yes. I met a lot of you. I don't want to assume. One time I assumed because you look like, but he's like, no, I'm not. And I'm like, at this point, leave it up to anything. So how does it feel going from pro wrestling to acting?
Well, I'm still doing. We just wrestled yesterday. Yeah, we did So yeah, doing both has been awesome.
Lights. Well, thank you guys so much. I know we're making it a little quick. The movie is about to start soon, but it's a pleasure and honor meeting you guys. Do you mind getting a photo? Sure.
How are you? To introduce myself, I'm Ashley's mom, and she has talked so much about you, how sweet you are.
Oh, thank you so much. Of course, thank you so much. Sorry, I do have to do it. Hi guys, welcome to the Blood Red Carpet.
Thank you so much. I'm Isaac.
Hi, I'm Kayla.
So tell us a little bit about what you guys did in The After Dark.
Nothing. We're here to see it.
We're
just here to see it.
Tom
Support
Devlin.
everyone.
I've worked with Tom before, though.
So what is it like being not part of the film but supporting him from afar with all these amazing people?
Oh, it's amazing. Tom Devlin, I'm a huge supporter of anything he does, whether it's his museum or whether it's After Dark.
Any of his films.
Plan 10 Pictures. Yeah. Yeah.
The edgy, gothic, punk rock, so you just fit right in.
Right.
We're actually clowns on the side. So
Yeah,
not
we
so
do-
much
we do-
clowns, but
We do
part-time
we do clowns, yeah.
Yeah, we have a haunt group called Creatures of Havoc.
In Vegas here? Or
That's in
We
Los
have hunters
Angeles.
from different states.
The main headquarters is in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
What is it like? So as clowns, you guys do like your own show in a theater, or what is that?
We're just social media. Yeah,
And travel hunters. So we'll go to different locations and scare people. Yeah.
So this is type of your genre too. You like horror, you love scare, and you kind of mix both of those things, right?
The Monster Museum during Halloween time to scare people for one night.
Yeah, we worked in the home for Tom Devlin. And then I was in another film with him, and it was
Where he
just
did
an
the
awesome
makeup.
guy.
Do you plan on being in more of his films in the future?
Yes.
Oh, we'd love to be in his films.
Definitely.
So we're available, Tom, anytime.
Tom Devlin.
Say the word.
got it.
Vegas more often to continue this talk. I know the movie's starting, so I don't want to keep you guys. So thank you for answering a couple of questions. Do you mind getting a photo?
Sure.
Okay, and just you guys? So guys, we are on the last couple of people. Everyone has moved into the theater, and we are going to be closing out sooner or later.
We've already done the interview. I'm just getting some video of me and my mom.
Okay, of course, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. Let me get out of your way. They're just here. This is him and his mom. He is the star of the movie. But thank you guys so much. Thank you. It's a pleasure meeting you. Congratulations on everything. But anyways, guys, here we are at the Palms Casino Hotel and Resort in Las Vegas, Nevada for the world premiere of The After Dark by Plan 10 Pictures, aka Tom Devlin. All these people are so amazing. It was a pleasure being a part of this world premiere. It was so different than anything that we've ever done. So as you can see, we're just trying to get it going, get it moving. I know it was a different experience for them as well. So I hope that you guys had enjoyed watching this premiere with us, and you've been here with us all weekend as we did the film festival, and we're here today. So I just am going to say goodbye to you guys. Thank you guys for being here with us. Thank you for viewing and always supporting us here at Social Media Shows. I'm your host, Priscilla Moy, and let's go watch some movies.
The creatures that are out of sight are beyond the comprehension of your human mind. There's a war brewing between those creatures of the night. The vanished of the old world are living like it's still the past. The Lobos are out here living hard and fast.
Welcome! Yeah. Every day is a reason to party.
Welcome to paradise, baby. Your life's gonna change.
Blood thicker than water. Kill 'em all.